friends! On February 2023, at around 7 o'clock in the morning, people of various districts in Turkey and Syria woke up to the most terrifying sound. The sound of the strongest earthquake in the last 10 years, followed by numerous powerful aftershocks, was enough to shake everyone to their core. It was so strong that it could be felt even in Cyprus, more than 200 kilometers away from the epicenter. And when such a horrible thing happens, sometimes we can only hope for a miracle. The strength of nature is something we can never go against. But still, every time we hear about such devastating earthquakes, we are left shocked, horrified, and saddened by the condition of the people who have lost their lives or are struggling for their survival under the rubble. We sincerely hope and pray that everyone will survive and get out from this terrible situation safe and sound. While the entire world watches with bated breath, there are certain things that we cannot understand, such as the case today, when despite all the destruction and despair, a small penguin has saved an abandoned baby. How did this happen? Let's take a look. In the midst of the terrible tragedy, a miracle has occurred, which gives us hope that humanity will always triumph over evil. In the aftermath of the earthquake, there were many people who came forward to help. Among them was a young woman named Gulsum, who had gone to check on her neighbor and was deeply shocked by what she saw. There was a little baby wrapped in a blanket lying on the floor, crying loudly. The mother was nowhere to be found. Gulsum immediately went to pick up the baby, but seeing the critical condition of the house, she feared that if the aftershock struck again, the entire building would collapse. So she quickly made a decision and took the baby out of the dangerous zone. At that moment, she didn't know that a miracle was about to happen right before her eyes. When she reached the courtyard outside the building, suddenly a brave little penguin appeared and started making weird sounds. At first, Gelsum couldn't understand what the penguin was trying to do. She thought maybe it wanted to tell her something. Just then, the penguin started moving towards a particular spot, and Gelsum decided to follow him. As she moved further, she noticed that the ground was shaking again and realized that the penguin was trying to save her life. It was showing her where the safest place was. Immediately, she thanked the little bird for its help and hugged it tightly because it had literally saved her life. After the earthquake, this penguin has become famous all over the world. People call it a superhero, but the penguin doesn't care about all the fuss. It lives its usual life, swimming, diving, and looking for food. Ordinary penguins can live both in very cold and in rather warm climates. They are excellent swimmers and spend almost all their time in the water. They eat mostly fish and squid, and although they usually live in flocks, these birds often come across quite dangerous predators, such as leopard seals, killer whales, and sometimes even sharks. There are many species of penguins, each with its unique features and adaptations to the environment. For example, the Galapagos penguin is the only penguin species that lives north of the equator. These birds feed on fish and sometimes squid and crustaceans. Their diet consists of 95% fish, while the remaining 5% includes other marine animals. Although these penguins don't need to dive to catch prey, they can do so at a depth of up to 60 meters. Emperor penguins are the largest of all penguin species and can reach a height of 1.2 meters and weigh up to 45 kilograms. They can be found in Antarctica and nearby islands. These birds prefer to stay in the open ocean and rarely come ashore except for breeding purposes. Emperor penguins feed mainly on krill, fish, and squid. They are also known for their incredible endurance and ability to withstand the harshest weather conditions on Earth. Adelie penguins are also found in Antarctica and are known for their distinctive black-eye patches and white collars. They feed mainly on crustaceans, fish, and squid. Adelie penguins are highly social birds and live in large colonies that can number in the thousands. They are also known for their unique and loud calls, which can carry for miles across the ice. Penguins have many natural enemies, including sea lions, leopard seals, and killer whales. They also face threats from humans, such as overfishing, pollution, and climate change. Despite these threats, penguins penguins continue to thrive in their natural habitat and play an important role in maintaining the balance of the ecosystem. But let's return to our little hero. After the earthquake, this penguin became famous worldwide and people started calling it a superhero. However, the penguin doesn't care much about all this excitement. It continues to live its ordinary life, swimming, diving for fish and spending time with its penguin friends. Once in a while, though, it takes a break from its everyday routine to greet its admirers and take a picture with them. This penguin has a lot of fans and many people come to see it, just to get a glimpse of the brave bird. But the penguin doesn't seem to mind all the attention. It's friendly and curious and enjoys interacting with its human admirers. This penguin has become a symbol of hope and resilience for the people affected by the earthquake. It reminds them that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope for a brighter future. The story of the penguin has touched the hearts of millions of people around the world, and it continues to inspire awe and wonder. People from all over the world send messages of gratitude and admiration to the penguin and its caretaker. Many people want to adopt the penguin and take care of it themselves. But the bird is doing well in its current home and shows no signs of wanting to move. For now, the penguin's caretakers continue to monitor its health and behavior closely. They make sure that the penguin is getting enough to eat and that it is not showing any signs of stress or illness. The penguin seems to be doing well and continues to be a source of joy and inspiration to those who see it. As news of the penguin's bravery spread, people began to bring food and donations to the shelter where it lived. The staff at the shelter were overwhelmed by the generosity of strangers and were able to use the donations to provide better care for the penguin and other animals in their facility. The penguin story has also inspired artists around the world to create works of art in its honor. Paintings, sculptures, and photographs of the penguin have been displayed in galleries and online, raising awareness of the plight of animals affected by the earthquake and the importance of compassion and kindness. In the face of such a terrible disaster, the residents of the city found comfort in the small penguin. Its courage and determination gave people hope to keep going, to believe in a bright future, and to strive to rebuild their lives. The penguin became a true hero, reminding everyone that even in the darkest of times, there is always light to be found. The penguin story is a testament to the power of hope and resilience. Despite the devastation and despair caused by the earthquake, this small penguin has given people something to smile about. Its presence has brought joy and happiness to many, and it will continue to be a source of inspiration for generations to come. Friends, let us know in the comments if you like the story of this amazing penguin. Also, like and share this video. Bye!